Hello everyone, Meisterang here with some more Demon Bluff. Alright, what are we, I don't know, this bard seems believable enough. Alright, this jester thinks those are all good. This medium is probably truthful. Well, I don't know, we'll see. It looks like, well, I mean, these might be doppelganger pair. Oh, wait, there's a shaman. Okay, there doesn't even have to be a doppelganger pair. Okay, well, let's see if the Jester agrees with the Bishop. Two evils. The Jester does not agree with the Bishop. Huh. Okay, so the Jester said that all these are not evil. I have a drunk, so if I flip this last card, the Lilith will bring me down to 6 health. And then if I kill the drunk, I will go down to 4 and not be able to risk killing another. So, yeah, 5, 8, and 9 contain 2 evils, according to this Jester. If, okay, so if these are evil, then one is not a real bard, and this Jester would be lying. I think this Jester has to be evil. Or the drunk. That works. Okay. Well, definitely the bard's lying. Yeah, naturally the, well, yeah, naturally the Lilith killed somebody who seems like they're probably an outcast. Well, at least according to this, Bishop. Number 1 is not a real bard. Okay, right side is more evil. That could be true, but if that's false, then I can have the Slayer kill the Architect. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's just a bombardier under door number 9. Sure. Well, we have a pair of Dreamers. We have, Bishop, Judge, Medium, Bard, Scout, Slayer, Fortune Teller. Okay, we don't have any other duplicates. Okay, well this Bishop is truthful because 4 is either an outcast or an evil. Yeah, so 3 or 9 is evil. 9 is a duplicate. You know, let's see this if the Slayer can kill 9. Okay, well, I'm gonna kill 9 anyway. Ah, okay, that wasn't smart. Okay, well this Fortune Teller has to be corrupted. This Fortune Teller has to be good and corrupted. Because if this Fortune Teller was not corruptible, then the Poisoner would have poisoned the Bishop instead. Yeah, there aren't any hidden outcasts, so I actually know for sure that this Bombardier is real. So let's kill number 3. Poisoner is 2 cards away from closest evil is false. So that means the Slayer is good. Is it possible for this Bard to be 1 away from a corrupted character? I don't think that's possible. Oh wait, no, there's a freaking Puka. Okay, well. Ugh, okay. Okay, so the Bard cannot be the Puka because then the medium would be corrupted and the Bard would be telling the truth. So it's either the medium or the judge. Alright, well, let's see what this fortune teller says. Okay, she says true, so that means false, so 1 is not evil, so it has to be the judge. Awesome, we're doing great. Okay. Does the fortune teller agree with the oracle? Yes. Okay. Does the fortune teller tell the truth? Yes. Okay. So 7 or 9 is a shaman. You know, let's see if the Lilith kills a shaman. Okay, nope. So 3 or 9. Yeah, 3 and 9 are not puppeteers. Okay, I guess I already knew that. There's no corruption, so let's just get that free check. And I guess... Oh. Well, this bishop is lying, so I kill the bishop, and this fortune teller is the puppet. Awesome. Okay, can't do anything yet. Alright, okay, poet. Yeah, poet number 4 is truthful, and we can't have 2 poets, so, yep. Closest evil is counterclockwise, so it is not, you know, 1, probably. Not corrupted, okay. Yeah, and now I think I can just have everybody test themselves. Okay, that's truthful. Oh. Okay, what does this dreamer say? Dreamer is not telling the truth. Okay, hold on a second. So one person is corrupted by the plague doctor. It could just be number 7. Yeah, number 7 is definitely a villager, so 7 could be corrupted. Well, okay, suppose this dreamer is evil. Okay, well, this medium could be corrupted and this bard could be truthful. Yeah, that works. Yeah, you know what? There we go. Just go for it. Like, if I can't rule out a line, I might as well just go with it. Okay, that's a lot of, it's a lot of outcasts. Oh, we have 3, yeah, we have 3 outcasts. Okay, fine. Number 9 was affected by an evil. Okay, so 9 could have been created by a counselor. What if I just have the Slayer kill one of the bombardiers? So if I put any weight into this witness's words, that makes it a little more likely. That makes it more likely that 1 is the counselor. Of course, there's a Puka, so there's a very decent chance that this Slayer can't kill. Okay, what if I have the Plague Doctor test the Slayer? Well, I don't know. I kind of want to just kill the Slayer. And then we'll see if the Slayer should have been able to kill 1. But then if the Slayer's corrupted, then... Well, okay, if the Slayer's evil, then I kill an evil, and that's great. If the Slayer is good, then I know that 1 is not evil, so I kill 2. So I at least find 1 evil like that. If the Slayer is corrupted, I just look like a bozo. Okay. Well, there can't be a doppelganger, which means the Plague Doctor is for sure real. Yeah, you know what? I'll test the Slayer. 4 is not corrupted. Alright, get out of here. Got him. Yeah, and now I have to, Oh, I know that the fortune teller is lying. Okay. So there is no evil among 2 and 6. Yeah, so I can kill 1. Yes. Okay. I guess there could be a doppelganger. So I can't just kill these architects. Oh, we have 2 jesters as well. Alright. Bishop's truthful. So, 4 could be a doppelganger, or 6 could be real and 4 is evil. You know what? I am about to recharge the jesters. So let's just click them. They agree with each other, so I feel like they're probably good. Okay. Well, 4, yeah, so I believe that 4 is probably the doppelganger and 6 is evil. Got him. Freaking wrecked. We still have a Lilith. I would rather avoid letting the Lilith kill somebody if I can. Okay, so these jesters are truthful. 4 is a doppelganger. Or 10 is an outcast. Well, I mean, okay. There's a doppelganger among 4 and 5. Yeah, so let's just kill these architects. And is it guaranteed safe to kill this knight? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I think it's probably the knight. Yeah, and then, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure the puppeteer could have turned this jester into a puppet. But yeah, if I couldn't just brute force it, I would have had to use the jester's abilities, and I'm pretty sure it would have been easy enough to do. Alright, so we have 2 outcasts. We have... Okay, well this lover is not telling the truth. And demons never share identities with villagers. Oh, they couldn't kill... Oh, because there's a shaman. Right. Okay. 1, 2, and 7. Yeah, this bishop's not telling the truth. We already know the outcasts... Well, it's just 8. Yeah, because 4 doesn't count as an outcast. Alright, this guy did not cure any corruption. Which means that which means this alchemist is truthful and his ability works. And if this confessor was corrupted, then she would have been cured. Yep. Alright, original baker. I guess it could be doppelganger. Yeah, it could be a doppelganger baker. Well, okay, let's see if these fortune tellers are telling the truth. Okay, that was easy. It was, okay, just another person who got baked. Okay, this bard is saying that the druid or the scout is a drunk. The other bard is saying that 8 is the drunk. Okay. Yeah, so we have 2 outcasts. There could be a doppelganger, but I don't think the 2 bards are a doppelganger pair. Yeah, because... Oh, well, yeah, for sure they can't be a doppelganger pair, because if they're both telling the truth, then there's 2 corrupted characters, which is impossible. So the doppelganger would have to be telling the truth, and the bard would have to be lying. But that's only possible if the bard is the drunk. Which... Yeah, that's not possible either. Unless 8 is another bard. I don't know. I think that doesn't help. That doesn't resolve the situation. Alright, let's kill this bard. Oh. Alright, let's kill that bard. Cool. So this knight is not corrupted. That's cool, I guess. Ba is 3 away from the closest evil, so the scout is accusing the lover. Okay. Let's see. 1 away from a corrupted character, so for sure, one of these guys is the drunk. Okay, druid is truthful, scout is the drunk, and that means Ba is not 3 cards away from the closest evil. Awesome. Okay. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Yeah, I don't believe this for a second, but I guess I shouldn't kill her yet because there could be a plague doctor. Oh man, plague doctor, or just corruption in general with Lilith is dangerous. Okay. Alright, neither of these is evil. Alright, fortune teller is not truthful. Alright, well, let's have 10 get killed. Okay, 10 was good. Yeah, there's no way the enlightened is truthful. Alright. The fortune teller is also not truthful. Yeah, there's only one corrupted person. Ah, it's the, the one of the people I never got to see was the one that was corrupted. Okay, poet is truthful. Puppeteer is 1 card away from closest evil. We have no corruption in this game, so goodbye. Alright, so one of these, yeah, one of these two is the puppet. Okay. Oracle's truthful. Let's have the Slayer try to kill, well, I don't know. Let's have the Slayer try to kill the judge. Hey, got him. Yeah, because the Enlightened, according to the Enlightened, it was like more likely that 6 was the puppet than 4 was the puppet. Anyway, if the bombardier is evil, then so is this Enlightened. So that's impossible. So yeah, and if this Enlightened was evil, the bombardier would have to be evil. Alright, 4 cards away from a corrupted character. Yeah, sure, that's possible. Alright, judge doesn't believe the plague doctor. Alright, well, I guess these could both be 4 away from corrupted character. I'd be kind of surprised, but yeah, sure, possible. Okay, yeah, so there is a shaman, which means there could be 2 bards. Alright, so we do have 2 outcasts. So, yeah, I don't know what number. Well, okay. So for sure 6 is not evil. And I think one of the judge and the plague doctor is probably evil. Alright, Jester is not telling the truth. Okay, cool. So, plague doctor's good. Judge is not good. Okay, Bard's telling the truth. Oh, that means the fortune teller is corrupted. Okay. Actually, that means both bards are telling the truth. Yeah, okay, cool. And, what about this fortune teller? Alright, fortune teller, this fortune teller is telling the truth. Yeah, I think that just means that 2 and 9 have to be the evils, but let's just see. Cool. Alright, what does the Jester say? One of those is evil. Cool, I guess. 4 could be Lilith. Well, 4 looks like a Plague Doctor right now. Okay, well these bards agree, I guess. Okay, suppose these bards are both truthful. Then, well then what? If the bards are both truthful, then one of the dreamers is fake. I could try to... Well, okay, so if these bards are truthful, then the Plague Doctor... Wait, no, what am I talking about? 5 or 7 is either the drunk or a Plague Doctor victim. Okay. Okay, what if these bards are not telling the truth? Maybe one of them's corrupted. Then... Man, I feel like I should be able to falsify this, like, pretty quickly, but I am not sure about that. So one of them's evil, maybe one of them's corrupted. Yeah, is this possible? Well, sure. If this bard is evil, then that means 1 and 4 are good. I don't know if the shaman duplicate is under door number 7. Okay, so if these are both telling the truth, then one of these two is corrupted. I could just try to have the Plague Doctor guess. 5 is not corrupted, okay. Okay, what if I kill one of the bards and it turns out the bard was telling the truth? Then either 7 is corrupted or 5 is corrupted, the Plague Doctor is lying. Huh. Well, let's see what the Jester says about the 2 bards. Alright, the Jester seems to trust them. You know, let's kill this Dreamer and see what happens. Alright, cool. Alright, what does this Dreamer say about the Shaman? Alright, I just had to guess. And if I guessed wrong and this Dreamer was not evil, well then it could be that both of the dreamers are real, and then both the bards are not. But it could also be that 5 is evil. Wait a second. Okay, suppose this dreamer was actually good. Then, yeah, it could be, yeah, dreamer's good. Then it could be both of these are fake. And, yeah, like the dreamers are real, the bards are fake, and, I don't know, and I don't care. Let's just keep going. Alright, was a baker. Well, that's not truthful. Okay, one medium is clearing the other medium. I guess it's possible if there's a doppelganger. Okay, could there be one evil among 6, 7, and 4? Well, if 6 is evil, then 7 is not a real medium, and 7 would probably have to be evil, unless there's a third medium under here, and it's like doppelganger, medium, and like minion or something. Okay. Okay, this Oracle is accusing 4 or 6 of being evil, and the Empress is accusing 4, 6, and 7 of having an evil. Yeah, where do I even start? Oh, we have 2 Empresses as well. Alright, well, what happens if 7 is evil? Okay, well then both of these are telling the truth, and they're doppelgangers. Doppelganger pair, anyway. 1 would have to be corrupted. Yeah, 5 is truthful. 4 is truthful, I guess. Or, yeah, 4 is good. And 6 is good, but corrupted. That is possible if door number 9 contains a plague doctor. Yeah, otherwise it's not possible for 2... Wait a second. No. If this bombardier is real, which means 9 cannot have a plague doctor. So these 2 empresses cannot both be truthful. So that means 7 must not be evil. It's unclear if 7 could be corrupted. Okay. So yeah, we know that 7 is real, or is good. If 7 is a doppelganger, then 6 would be lying, and 9 would have to be another medium. I think that's, well, I don't know. I think that's pretty unlikely. Okay, so yeah, there's a puka. The empresses, well, I don't know. One of these mediums, 6 is probably a doppelganger, but 7 is probably not a doppelganger. I think, well, definitely the empresses can't both be real. One of them is accusing 4. Whoops. One of them is accusing 4 specifically, since 6 and 7 are not evil. And one of them is accusing 1 or 5. Well, one of these has to be evil. So, yeah. So either 8 is evil, and then 5 and 1 are both good, or 5 is evil, and then 8 is good, and 1 is good. Either way, this baker has to be corrupted and not evil. Okay. So baker's corrupted. Okay, well, let's I don't know, do some guesswork, I guess. So 1 is good, 5 is good, and I guess that means 4 is evil, 3 is good, Hunter is probably good, and then 9 is probably evil. So something like this is possible. 4, 8, and 9. But what if 5... Wait, no, 5 can't be corrupted, but 5 could also be evil, I think. Yeah, it's like, this is... No. If this Empress is evil, then this Empress is good. Yeah, so 4, 8, and 9 is possible. What if it's... Yeah, what if it's 5? Well, then 6, 7, and 4 are good. Empress is good. And Oracle is not telling the truth. Probably evil. Well, okay, suppose 3 is corrupted. Well, then 2 is the puka, and then 9 is the last evil, and the hunter is actually telling the truth. So I think that's impossible. I think it just has to be both of these. So I guess 4, 8, 9, or 2, 3, 5. Okay, well, let's just kill one of them then. Alright, I hope that my logic was, in fact, good. But yeah, 1, 5, and 7 are not evil. 6, 7... Okay, so 4 is evil. And Oracle's truthful. Hunter is, in fact, 2 cards away from the closest evil. And the Jester is evil. Yes. Okay. We have 3 outcasts this game. Alright, well, I found the 3 outcasts. Alright, Judge is truthful. That's cool. Let's flip the last card. Yeah, they can't both be real mediums, so one of them's definitely evil, and the other one's probably corrupted. Well, let's see. Whoops. Let's see what this Plague Doctor says. Plague Doctor says 9 is not corrupted. Goodbye, 9. Oh, they're... Yeah. If one of them was corrupted, then they would be a real medium. Yeah, they just both have to be evil. Okay. Alright, Original Baker. Let's go. Alright, 1, 2, and 9 possibly contain an outcast, a villager, and an evil. Okay. If I kill the lover and she turns out to be corrupted, I mean, I don't know, that wouldn't be great. If she's truthful, then I just kill 6 and 8. If she's evil, then I'm happy. And if she's corrupted, she would... Well, if she's the drunk, then I don't know. But if she's corrupted, then just by the poisoner, then I don't know, one of those is the poisoner. Okay, cool. Found a poisoner. So 8 must not be truthful. Oh, cool. I guess we already knew that. Closest evil is clockwise, so the poet seems to just be saying that this bishop is good. Yeah, because if the bishop is evil, then the poet is lying, and if the bishop is good, then at the very least, counterclockwise is 3 away, and at the very most, clockwise is 2 away. Okay, what happens if I kill this Enlightened and she's telling the truth? I don't know. Okay, she's the drunk. That's cool. So we know this lover is not telling the truth. Presumably she's corrupted by the poisoner. Alright, okay, what if these are the evils? Then this Empress is telling the truth. Oh, wait, no, this bishop has to be telling the truth now, since, yeah, one is confirmed to be a drunk. Yeah, it's an outcast and not a villager. Okay. Closest evil is clockwise. Okay, that is true. Five, 3, and 6 are not evil. Yeah, okay, so the lover is evil. Tried to pretend to be corrupted. Oops, clicked out of order. 8 was affected by an evil. Okay. So that means 8 could be a doppelganger created by a counselor. There's no corruption. And this hunter is definitely not telling the truth. Okay, counselor. Yeah, so I believe this witness and I believe this other witness. I can't be 100% sure because the counselor could have just created the bombardier. Um. Hmm. Oh, we have. Yeah, this bombardier has to be real, and we have to have a doppelganger because we have exactly 2 outcasts, and the plague doctor and the wretch would have shown themselves if they were here. So it just has to be bombardier and doppelganger. Okay, could 2 possibly be affected by an evil? The answer is no. And that means 8 is not a doppelganger. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, I clicked too fast and forgot to use these abilities. They are pretty good. Okay. At most, one of these 3 people is going to be evil. Is it possible that this jester is corrupted by a plague doctor? Well, sure. Okay, but that's not the case. Alright, found a drunk. Okay, and there's nobody else who's corrupted, and now we can flip the last card since Lilith is dead. Jester is truthful, Lover is truthful. I think Twin Minion does have to be 2 away. And the Empress is lying. Cool. Okay, 2, 9, and 8. Sure. Can't do anything with that yet. Alright, what we can do is kill the Bard. And the Hunter. And the other Plague Doctor. Who else can we kill? Yeah, let's keep it coming. 5, 6, and 9. Okay, the Bishop cannot be evil then. I think the Bishop has to be corrupted. Okay. Corrupted by a poisoner. Yeah, let's go. Alright, then we get to wrap this up with a nice easy round. Oh, extremely easy round. Okay. One trying to clear themselves. Yep, nice little stopping point. We've completed 40 villages. I don't remember how many I started at, but that's where I'm going to call it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.